How's it going, guys? My name is Ludi, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm just going to be bringing you guys some different kinds of hand sounds, so I hope you enjoy. So to start off, I'm just going to be doing, my plain regular hands, because as I've said in other videos, they're naturally kind of dry. And in my opinion, they actually sound a little better than if your hands are like just freshly moisturized, because you kind of get more texture. And then we'll go into, I have some latex gloves, so we'll mess around with that for a little bit, and then at the end I'll moisturize my hands and see if you get anything different with that. Sorry, I've been like totally MIA. School's just been really busy. And I keep thinking that I'm gonna have windows to record, and then I end up not. And last time, my computer's just getting so full between all the past files I've had on there. So, as I've said in other videos, I'm an architecture student. And so we have like these really big programs that take up a bunch of space, and then obviously all the files that you save of within those programs take up a lot of space. So my storage just fills up really fast, and I have not cleared out past semesters because you're supposed to compile your work into like a portfolio of sorts, and I still have some stuff from other semesters that I want to keep for my portfolio, but realistically I just need to go through it and create a portfolio and then delete all the other stuff that I don't need so that I can save some more space, because I have a ridiculous amount of space taken up. I kind of like those hand sounds, but let's see, let's turn up the gain a little. I don't want you to be able to hear my like knuckles. Oh, hold on. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, last time I finally found a window to record. I started recording, and then about 6 minutes in, the storage on my phone died. The storage on my phone ran out. And because I did not get rid of my last video from my recently deleted, so I was still taking up space. So I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying, It's only 6 minutes in. So then I went in, I deleted it, and I kept recording, and I was like, you know what, whatever, it's annoying, but I can always just bring it together in editing, so it's not that big of a deal. I record for about another 10 minutes-ish on my phone after I cleared up the storage, and I quickly glance over at my computer over here to see how much time I'm at, and it says that the audio file could not continue recording because I ran out of storage. And then I checked the timestamp to see how much it actually got, and it said 1 minute, so I effectively had 1 minute of an actual video that I could at that point, sorry, that was my stomach. I haven't ate this morning yet. At that point, I wasn't going to give you guys a minute of ASMR. It was like basically just the intro. So, I ran out of that window of time, and since that time, I had our mid-review, which is like a midterm, but for architecture. So we're working on our final project now. That's due at the end of the semester, and this mid-review is not supposed to be. It was just yesterday, and they basically just, I don't know if I've ever explained like how they work on the channel yet, but basically you present your project with all the necessary drawings that you need, and then they just evaluate your design. But at this point, a lot of it should just be evaluating and critiquing your ideas of your design and not necessarily how the drawings look. Because it's more important to have a strong idea than to have drawings that look good but with an idea that that is not cohesive, that doesn't fit. So that went pretty well for us, but we've got a good amount of changes to make before we have to do our final review at the end of the semester. Anyway, that was yesterday, so then I was busy over the weekend. I can't really do proper finger flutters like some other creators would. I can't, like, these two fingers, like, I can't even move them properly. Maybe if I keep doing it, I'll gain some coordination in there, but I do kind of like these though, because it kind of creates a little bit of I don't know, it creates like a different sound, because it's like my hands are like slightly cupped. I don't know, I like this, I like these. But yeah, sorry for just not being able to upload. I do like making these videos for you guys, and I feel bad, and then I get anxious every time I go too long without posting, and half the battle is like what kind of video I want to bring you guys, because I feel like I'm pretty good at hand sounds, and so I like doing those videos, and obviously I ramble a lot, and I like doing those videos, and a lot of you guys seem to like those. The last ramble video I did was fun. It was just like on a specific topic. So that one was good because it's just like stuff I like to talk about too, and not just like simply rambling. But then I feel bad because it's like I can't just upload only those kinds of videos, you know. Like I've had a couple, more creative videos, but those take a little bit more time to set up, which is not a big deal, but when you're already limited on time. But yeah, and so then sometimes I hesitate even more, because I'm like, okay, maybe I have this time to record, but I don't want to bring you guys a bad video or just another hand sounds video, which is what I'm doing now. But I have an idea that I'd like to bring you guys for the next video that I think you will like, for the next couple anyway. So we'll see when I can bring those to you guys. I don't mind doing the role plays. They're not my favorite. At this point, to me, it still just feels a little weird. Like they're fun to make, but I'm not totally used to basically just like acting. So, and I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but I think a lot of the problem comes from the cords. So I have the cord that's plugged into my computer kind of running back off my desk, so that one won't really get touched. But this one that's plugged into my headphones, like if I get too close, I start banging into it, and then it makes these annoying little fidgeting noises. But I have a towel laid down, and then I have a sock wrapped around the bottom of the mic so that, I mean, you guys can hear that I'm tapping on my desk, but it's not before any sort of like vibration like that transferred up through the mic would just sound terrible. So like any sort of extra little movement would create a weird noise. And my stomach is making a lot of weird noises right now. But I guess that's the trade-off, because unless maybe next time I can wake up just even earlier and get some breakfast in before. But one of my roommates usually wakes up around like between 9 and 10, and right now it's 9. So I didn't want to take the risk of eating first and then trying to record a video while he was up, because he likes to watch stuff on the TV, and like they both know I make videos now, but I don't want to be the roommate to be like, hey, can you turn that down? I'm recording a video. So I just wake up earlier than them. I've done that a couple times. Just when I feel like I have no other option, I'm like, okay, I need to get a video out this week, but yeah, usually I just end up recording in the morning because I know I'll have complete silence. You know, I got some gnarly looking eczema there. Actually, I don't even know if it's, I've heard people pronounce it in different ways. I've heard eczema and eczema. But I got this finger is like, I don't even know why it's always this finger. But yeah, like I said, my hands are always really dry, and then like, especially during the winter, it gets bad, and this one literally just gets like, it looks like a toddler's been chewing on it. It's pretty gross. The patterned hand sounds always reminds me of Raffy Taffy. crazy how much of a variety of sounds you can get from your hands. There's sticky, tacky in a way. Good Lord. And then there's like a fast brushing, slapping almost. Then there's just a fast brushing like this. And this is kind of like more of a deep toned rubbing. It's got a little bit of a deeper tone. You can also still do this fast brushing just between two fingers. And these are technically hand sounds too, but I'm just kind of bone tapping more than anything. And then you can kind of create some chambered hand sounds. Alright, now I think it's a good time to move on to the gloves. I figured the best order would be dry, gloves, and then moisturize after, because I don't want to moisturize before gloves because they'll get real sticky in there. And I don't want to do gloves before anything because then my hands will get real sweaty and sticky anyway. So, gloves next. Whoa, okay. A lot of kind of extra sounds going on here. I was going to do some triggers with the box itself. But then I kind of had that cool transition idea, so hopefully that doesn't turn out really lame because in my head it looked cool. Ooh, I might actually like turn down the gain on this because I'm not actually a huge fan of this, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. To me, there's just a little bit of extra sounds added to it, but it's really just like crinkling. Just crinkling or like, I don't know. I don't mind the rubbing sounds though, actually. fingers bend, you can like sort of see the little wrinkles where it would be, but then there's like extra texture added. It's kind of weird because they're like tight, but like not completely skin tight. That was an interesting noise. You know what? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. Maybe I need different kinds of gloves. I don't know. Let me try a different kind of glove. Hold on. Maybe I'll be better. These gloves are actually quite dirty, but I like the sounds of these a lot better, actually. These are, more of a fabric, but they have some, it's like a fabric with a light, like rubber, plasticky coating, on the insides compared to the outsides. And they're pretty worn in, so I do kind of like that sound. I like that actually, or at least a lot compared to the latex gloves. There is still kind of that rubbery sound to it though if you listen carefully. Almost similar to the latex in that way. Or I guess they're like nitrile. Let me see. Nitrile. If it's ILE, wouldn't it be nitrile? I don't know, I'm terrible at English. I still think I could do a video just completely on cardboard and like boxes and stuff. That sounds so boring, but like there are some really good sounds that can come out of cardboard. Especially the tapping. I love the tapping on like just regular cardboard. It sounds like it's just got like a deeper tap to it. Did I put this on wrong? Yeah. This way first. I actually bought these gloves for the Dexter costume, except Dexter only wears white or black latex gloves in the show, so but I did end up getting some black ones. Yeah, I was Dexter, and one of my roommates was one of Dexter's victims, so he like sort of wrapped himself. It was pretty funny. Actually, that might be a just like a weed whacker. I'm not sure. I still think the morning is definitely the best time to record. Anyway, I hope you guys are all staying positive and doing something for your health. Things are going well for you guys, hopefully. Getting close to Thanksgiving here. We're getting a little Thanksgiving break. We get like a week off. So it's the 2 days of the weekend, 5 weekday, and then the other 2 weekend before we start back up again. But yeah, hopefully school's going well for all you guys. Family's doing good, friends doing good. Let's go ahead and switch to some lotion. No, I don't want to make this video too much longer now that the lawn folks are working, because I don't want to have terrible background noise for the last half of the video. But we are at about 30 minutes. Oh god, okay. This is the lotion I'm using. It's like the cheapest thing that I could have gotten at, where did I buy it? Probably Walmart. I don't know. Deep Nourishing Serum and Shea Butter, right? 48-hour moisture. Oh, that's funny. It's a body lotion. Oh, good thing I'm using it on my hands. Nourishes and smooths dry skin. Let's see. Usually these have, skin feeling light versus rich. It's in the middle. But it does feel pretty heavy. That's what I don't like about lotions. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you can feel moisturized, but you also feel like your whole body's covered in like a thick, and it just gets like sticky. Especially trying to moisturize in the summer, but you really only need it in the winter. Let's see. Usually this thing's like clogged up because I don't use this that often. I'd rather moisturize my hands with a different moisturizer, but okay. Oh, gosh, that does not smell very good. Shea butter, okay, whatever that means. The only sounds that really sound any better would be like these. Any kind of finger flutters. Any kind of finger flutters or other rubbing sounds are just going to sound more dull. There's like less friction. moisturizer I just put on. Like, because by the time you end up washing your hands a couple times throughout the day, unless you moisturize again right after you wash your hands, my hands are still going to end up like bone dry by the end of the day. Gosh, that's like the fourth time I've done that. That's part of the problem with recording kneeling down, is that like I gotta do this like shrug the whole time to keep my hands up near the mic. Okay. Now I'm convinced that's definitely not a weed whacker. That's gotta be some sort of saw. Like, what is going on out there? Good Lord. Okay. Let's take that as a sign to end the video. Just gonna spread out some of this lotion here. Oh. See, you don't really get much, sound out of that. Kind of quiet. Even that, like, tacky sounds kind of go away. It's just a little squishy. Anyway, alright. Yeah, I don't want these crazy sounds to keep going on throughout the video, so I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are staying healthy and positive and doing something for your physical and mental health. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And